With multiple sclerosis, your legs are the first to give way. Eat these 6 foods now. Have you noticed how your legs don't seem to respond the same way they used to? As if suddenly that strength you always had simply started to disappear, leaving you uncertain with every step. If you live with multiple sclerosis, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that feeling that your legs are betraying you precisely when you need them most. It might start with an occasional stumble, difficulty climbing stairs that used to be easy, or even that muscle fatigue that takes over your legs after just a few minutes of walking. And the most frustrating part is that often the people around you can't understand why you're avoiding certain activities or why you need to lean on something to feel secure. But here's the good news I want to share with you today. There are specific foods that can significantly help strengthen your legs and improve your mobility when you have multiple sclerosis. I'm not talking about miraculous promises, but about scientifically proven nutrients that can make a real difference in muscle strength, neurological function, and your quality of life. In today's video, I'm going to reveal 6 powerful foods that can become your best allies in the fight against leg weakness caused by MS. These foods not only provide the essential nutrients your nervous system needs to function better, but also help combat the inflammation that's constantly attacking your nerves and muscles. Stay until the end, because I'll also share how to combine these foods strategically to maximize their benefits, and a simple tip you can apply in your very next meal to start feeling the difference in your legs. Before we continue, I'd love to know where you're watching from today. Leave your city in the comments and tell me what has been your biggest challenge related to leg strength. Your experience could help other people going through the same situation. And if this content is being useful to you, consider subscribing to the channel and activating notifications so you don't miss any information that could make a difference in your journey with multiple sclerosis. Let's start talking about the first food, and I can guarantee you probably already have it in your kitchen, but you might not know the power it has for your legs. I'm talking about eggs, specifically the yolks, which are an extraordinary source of choline. But why is choline so important for people with multiple sclerosis? Choline is an essential nutrient for the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter fundamental for communication between nerves and muscles. In multiple sclerosis, this communication becomes impaired due to damage to myelin, that protective layer of nerves. Studies show that people with MS frequently present choline deficiency, and this can directly contribute to muscle weakness, especially in the legs. A study published in the Journal of Neurochemistry demonstrated that choline supplementation can significantly improve neuromuscular function in patients with demyelinating diseases like multiple sclerosis. An egg yolk contains approximately 125 milligrams of choline per unit, and consuming 2 eggs per day can provide about 250 milligrams of this vital nutrient. In addition to choline, eggs are rich in complete protein, essential for maintaining leg muscle mass, and also contain vitamin D, which we know is crucial for people with MS. The recommendation is to consume eggs preferably from free-range chickens, as they contain higher levels of omega-3 and vitamin D. You can include eggs at breakfast, make an omelette for lunch, or even hard-boiled eggs as an afternoon snack. The important thing is to make them a regular presence in your diet. The second food that can revolutionize your leg strength is sardines, and I'll explain why this small fish is a giant when it comes to multiple sclerosis. Sardines are one of the best natural sources of omega-3, specifically EPA and DHA, fatty acids that have powerful anti-inflammatory properties. In multiple sclerosis, the inflammatory process is constant and directly attacks the nerves that control your leg muscles. A can of sardines of approximately 100 grams provides about 1.5 grams of omega-3, a significant amount to combat this inflammation. But what makes sardines even more special for people with MS is their concentration of vitamin B12. This vitamin is essential for maintaining the myelin sheath, and its deficiency can accelerate neurological damage and worsen leg weakness. A serving of sardines provides more than 300% of the daily B12 requirement. Clinical studies have shown that multiple sclerosis patients who maintain adequate B12 levels present better motor function and less disease progression. Additionally, sardines are rich in coenzyme Q10, an antioxidant that protects nerve cells from oxidative stress, a process that contributes to nerve degeneration in MS. Sardines also provide selenium, a mineral that acts as a cofactor for antioxidant enzymes in the nervous system. To obtain maximum benefit, consume sardines 2 to 3 times per week. You can eat them plain, make pâtés, add them to salads, or prepare a nutritious sandwich. Always prefer those preserved in olive oil instead of regular oil, as olive oil adds more antioxidants to your diet. Now let's talk about the third food, which might be a surprise to many: avocado. This creamy and delicious fruit is a true natural pharmacy for people with multiple sclerosis, especially when it comes to strengthening the legs. Avocado is extraordinarily rich in potassium, with an average unit containing about 690 milligrams of this essential mineral. Why is potassium so important? It's fundamental for proper muscle contraction and nerve impulse transmission. In multiple sclerosis, where communication between nerves and muscles is already compromised, maintaining adequate potassium levels can make a significant difference in leg strength. Studies show that people with MS frequently present electrolyte imbalances, including low potassium levels, which can contribute to muscle fatigue and weakness. But avocado offers much more than potassium. It's an exceptional source of magnesium, another mineral crucial for muscle function. Magnesium acts as a natural muscle relaxant and helps reduce spasms and stiffness in the legs, common symptoms in multiple sclerosis. An average avocado provides about 58 milligrams of magnesium. Avocado is also rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, which are essential for the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, fundamental for people with MS. These fats also help reduce systemic inflammation. Additionally, avocado contains glutathione, considered the body's most powerful antioxidant, which protects nerve cells from damage caused by free radicals. To incorporate avocado into your diet, you can consume half an avocado per day, either plain with a little salt, in smoothies, salads, or even as a butter substitute on bread. Avocado's versatility allows you to easily include it in various meals. The fourth food I'm going to present might surprise you with its simplicity, but its impact on your leg strength is extraordinary: kale. This dark green leaf is a true superfood for people with multiple sclerosis. Kale is extremely rich in iron, an essential mineral for oxygen transport to leg muscles. 1 cup of cooked kale provides about 1.2 milligrams of iron. In multiple sclerosis, muscles already work with more difficulty due to neurological communication problems. So ensuring they receive enough oxygen through adequate iron levels is fundamental for maintaining their strength and endurance. But what makes kale really special is its extraordinary concentration of vitamin K. 1 cup of kale provides more than 1,000% of the daily requirement of this vitamin. Vitamin K isn't just important for blood clotting. It plays a crucial role in nerve health and the synthesis of proteins that are essential for proper muscle function. Recent studies suggest that vitamin K may help repair damaged myelin, offering hope for people with multiple sclerosis. Kale is also an excellent source of bioavailable calcium. Unlike calcium from dairy products, calcium from kale is easily absorbed by the body and is essential for strong, coordinated muscle contractions. 1 cup of cooked kale provides about 177 milligrams of calcium. Another important component of kale are sulfur compounds, such as glucosinolates, which have potent anti-inflammatory properties. These compounds help reduce inflammation in the nervous system, potentially slowing the progression of MS symptoms. To incorporate kale into your diet, you can make baked kale chips. Add kale leaves to smoothies along with fruits to mask the flavor. Sauté with garlic and olive oil as a side dish, or use the younger leaves raw in salads. The ideal is to consume kale at least 3 times a week to obtain its maximum benefits. We've reached the 5th food, and this one might be a revelation for many people: pumpkin seeds. These small seeds are true nutritional gems when it comes to strengthening legs in people with multiple sclerosis. Pumpkin seeds are exceptionally rich in zinc, with just 30 grams, providing about 2.9 milligrams of this essential mineral. Zinc plays a crucial role in muscle protein synthesis and tissue repair. In multiple sclerosis, where there's a continuous process of damage and attempted repair of nerves, having adequate zinc levels is fundamental. Studies show that people with MS frequently present zinc deficiency, and this deficiency can contribute to muscle weakness and fatigue. But what makes pumpkin seeds really exceptional is their magnesium concentration. A 30-gram serving contains approximately 156 milligrams of magnesium, about 40% of the daily requirement. As I mentioned earlier, magnesium is essential for proper muscle function, helping reduce spasms and improve muscle coordination in the legs. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in tryptophan, an amino acid precursor to serotonin. While we might associate serotonin mainly with mood, it also plays an important role in muscle function and pain perception. Adequate serotonin levels can help reduce the sensation of muscle fatigue in the legs. Another valuable component of pumpkin seeds are phytosterols, compounds that have anti-inflammatory properties and can help modulate the exaggerated immune response that characterizes multiple sclerosis. Pumpkin seeds also contain essential fatty acids, including omega-3 and omega-6 in adequate proportions, which contribute to nervous system health. To incorporate pumpkin seeds into your diet, you can consume them roasted as a snack, add them to salads, yogurts, or smoothies. They can also be ground and used as a topping for other dishes. The ideal is to consume about 30 grams per day, which is approximately equivalent to 2 tablespoons. And finally, we reach the 6th and last food on this powerful list: wild salmon. This fish is truly the king when it comes to nutrients that strengthen legs in people with multiple sclerosis. Wild salmon is one of the most concentrated sources of omega-3, EPA, and DHA available in nature. A 150-gram serving provides about 2.3 grams of these essential fatty acids. These omega-3s not only combat inflammation in the nervous system, but are also incorporated into nerve cell membranes, improving their function and communication with leg muscles. Specific clinical studies with multiple sclerosis patients showed that those who regularly consume fish rich in omega-3 like salmon present fewer relapse episodes, less disease progression, and better motor function. Wild salmon is also an exceptional source of natural vitamin D. One serving provides about 360 to 700 IU of vitamin D, depending on the season and region where the fish was caught. Vitamin D is crucial for people with MS, not only for bone health, but also for immune and neurological function. Adequate vitamin D levels are associated with lower disease activity and better muscle strength. Another important nutrient present in salmon is astaxanthin, the pigment that gives the fish its pinkish color. Astaxanthin is an extremely powerful antioxidant that can cross the blood-brain barrier and directly protect nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord. Studies suggest that astaxanthin may help reduce fatigue and improve muscle function in people with neurodegenerative diseases. Salmon also provides high-quality complete protein, essential for maintaining and repairing leg muscle tissue. A 150-gram serving contains about 30 grams of protein, including all essential amino acids. It's important to always choose wild salmon instead of farm-raised, as wild salmon contains significantly higher levels of omega-3 and astaxanthin, plus fewer contaminants. You can consume salmon 2 to 3 times per week, grilled, baked, or even canned. Avoid fried preparations that can reduce nutritional benefits. Now that you know these 6 powerful foods, I want to share some important tips on how to combine them to maximize their benefits for your legs. The first tip is about timing. Try to distribute these foods throughout the day to maintain a constant supply of nutrients for your muscles and nervous system. For example, you can start the day with eggs at breakfast, include kale at lunch, consume pumpkin seeds as an afternoon snack, and have salmon or sardines at dinner. The second important tip is about synergistic combinations. When you combine the vitamin C present in kale with the iron also found in it, you significantly increase iron absorption. Similarly, consuming avocado along with other vegetables increases the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. The third tip is about preparation. Some nutrients are more bioavailable when foods are consumed in certain forms. For example, lycopene from salmon is better absorbed when the fish is lightly cooked. Pumpkin seeds should be well chewed or ground to release their nutrients. The fourth crucial tip is about consistency. The benefits of these foods for your legs won't appear overnight. You need to consume them regularly for at least 8 to 12 weeks to start noticing significant differences in leg strength and endurance. The fifth tip is about quality. Whenever possible, choose organic versions of these foods to avoid pesticides and other chemicals that can interfere with neurological function. For eggs, prefer those from free-range chickens. For fish, always choose wild or sustainable source options. In addition to these 6 main foods, there are some special combinations that can further enhance the benefits for your legs. One powerful recipe is to make a smoothie combining avocado, kale, pumpkin seeds, and a little water or plant milk. This combination provides magnesium, potassium, iron, zinc, and antioxidants in an easily absorbable form. Another excellent combination is to prepare a salad with massaged kale, with avocado, canned sardines, and pumpkin seeds on top. This meal provides practically all the nutrients your legs need in a single serving. You can also make scrambled eggs with sautéed kale and serve with sliced avocado, creating a complete meal to strengthen your legs. For those who like fish, one option is to prepare grilled salmon with an avocado puree seasoned with herbs, accompanied by a kale salad with pumpkin seeds. It's important to mention that while these foods are powerful allies in strengthening legs, they work best when they're part of a healthy lifestyle. This includes staying properly hydrated, as dehydration can worsen muscle weakness. It's also important to maintain some level of physical activity appropriate for your condition, even if it's gentle exercises like short walks or physical therapy, as movement stimulates circulation and keeps muscles active. Adequate sleep is also crucial, as muscle and neurological repair occurs during sleep. Try to maintain a regular sleep routine of 7 to 8 hours per night. Stress management is another important factor, as chronic stress can worsen inflammation and interfere with nutrient absorption. Consider techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or yoga adapted for your condition. I also want to address some important precautions. If you're taking medications for multiple sclerosis, always talk to your doctor before making significant dietary changes, especially if you plan to increase consumption of fish rich in omega-3, as they can have anticoagulant effects. People with thyroid problems should moderate kale consumption, as it contains compounds that can interfere with thyroid function when consumed in excess. If you have a history of kidney stones, consult your doctor before significantly increasing consumption of foods rich in oxalate like kale. For people with seafood allergies, eggs and pumpkin seeds can be important alternative sources of some of the nutrients found in salmon and sardines. A practical tip I want to leave is about how to monitor your progress. Keep a simple diary noting how your legs feel each day on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best you've ever felt and 1 the worst. Also note which of these foods you consumed the previous day. After a few weeks, you'll be able to identify patterns and see if there's a correlation between consuming these foods and how your legs are responding. Also pay attention to indicators like distance you can walk without fatigue, ease of climbing stairs, stability when standing, and frequency of stumbles or falls. Remember that nutrition is a powerful tool, but it works best when integrated with your current medical treatment plan. These foods don't replace your medications, but they can be valuable complements that enhance the benefits of conventional treatment. Many of my patients report that after incorporating these foods into their routine, they feel more energy, greater leg stability, and fewer episodes of intense muscle weakness. Some also notice improvement in balance and less difficulty performing daily activities involving the legs, like climbing stairs or getting up from a chair. The journey with multiple sclerosis can seem challenging, especially when your legs don't respond as you'd like. But I want you to know that small changes in diet can make a significant difference. Each of these 6 foods I presented today offers specific nutrients that your body needs to function better, to combat inflammation, and to give your legs the strength they deserve to have. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Start by incorporating 1 or 2 of these foods into your routine this week. Next week, add 1 more. Gradually build these eating habits that can transform how you feel and how your legs respond. If you found this content useful and feel it could help other people facing similar challenges, please consider liking this video and sharing it with someone who might benefit from this information. Your action could make a difference in another person's life who is looking for ways to strengthen their legs and improve their quality of life with multiple sclerosis. I'd also love to hear about your experience in the comments. Do you already consume any of these foods regularly? Have you noticed any difference in your leg strength? Or maybe you have questions about how to incorporate these foods into your routine. Leave your comment and I'll do my best to respond and help. And if you want to continue receiving valuable information about how to live better with multiple sclerosis, consider subscribing to our channel and activating the notification bell. Every week, we bring new content based on the latest research and real experiences of people who, like you, are looking for ways to keep their legs strong and their independence preserved. Remember, your legs have carried you this far, and with the right nutrients, they can continue taking you much further.